Morning, River Church. I'm going to try to contain myself so you could really understand that this God we serve is the same yesterday and today, and he is still a healer no matter what the condition, no matter what the circumstances, and he's no respecter of person. I have to give honor to God, but I give honor to Pastor Rodney and Adonica. I've been going here from 2001, so I've seen great miracles, signs, and wonders. But ain't nothing else when you experience it for yourself. See, you can't tell nobody somebody else's testimony. But when you walk in sickness and you walk in pain, you can tell somebody what God has done for you. You see, I can't ride on nobody's testimony. I can rejoice with them. But when it comes to you, the month of December, my daughter and I took in a friend of mine, and I was going through a lot of pain. The enemy had afflicted my body in the month of December. And I had this severe pain in here, and the side was swollen. It was so bad, I would pull on the side of the road. Wherever I was, this pain would have me to hump over. It was so bad, I just kept taking pills. I kept praying and praying, and it would subside. It would come back strong. I can't even move or can't even work. And Christmas Eve, it was so bad, I had to go to the ER to St. Joseph Hospital. When I reached there, they took me back. And so when they asked me what was going on, so then they said, we have to do some tests. So the first thing they did, I did an x-ray test, I did a CT scan, I did an ultrasound. I did everything they could do. When all the tests came back, the doctor came in the ER. He came inside my room and he said, Miss Kelly, I have to tell you, we found a cyst on your ovary, 4.5 centimeters, a mask. And I said at that time, it's all right, doctor, I have another physician. I have a great physician. I have one who this is nothing compared to him. This is a joke compared to him. And so he said, well, you know you need to go to OBGYN right away. I said, doctor, I've got one, no problem. So they discharged me on Christmas Day. Christmas morning, it was freezing. You guys know it was freezing. I went home. I put my clothes on. I told my daughter, get ready. We go into the house of God. We go in where the healing is. No matter what the circumstances is. I knew that when I come here and I leave, I would never be the same. I had my one mind made up. I made up my mind. I will not leave with that cyst on my ovaries. I made up my mind. I told the devil he lost that battle. That battle is lost. God used Pastor. And Pastor made a call. I sat there not calling the pain. He didn't know, but God was speaking to me, made a call. He said, those who have any sickness or whatever pain, he made a line up. And all that call, I lined up there. And when he came to me, he said, tell me, what's the condition? I said, Pastor, I just was discharged from the ER. They found a cyst on my ovaries and I'm in pain. And all he put his hand in, I don't know what he said. He don't pray long. Whatever was the name of it, all I know, I was on the ground. But the thing was the miracle when I hit the ground. My body, I felt something shift. But the Holy Spirit put me in a comatose state. If you watch the video, you'll see I didn't even flint. As cold as it was, I'm telling you, my body laid still. I could not even move. I felt the operation inside of me. I felt it. I felt God moving and shifting. I could not even blink my eyes as cold as it was. I was the last one to get up off the floor, if you remember me. When I got up, I was in this trance. So I made my way back to my seat. When service, I tell my daughter, I can't think I can make it home. We got to hurry. Because I was like in space. I went home and I was just spaced out. I couldn't contain myself. Monday was a holiday. Tuesday morning, I went to the OBGYN. I sat there. When I went there, this doctor delivered my daughter, so she knew all about me. I didn't say anything to her. I said to her, she said, what brings you here? I said, just a victory report. She didn't understand. I said, just a victory report. Just a victory report. By this time in my hand, I had a paper from the ER stating everything that was wrong. The doctor said, give this to your OB. But I didn't give it to her. So she said, okay, come, let me examine you. So as she's examining me, she said, what you here for? Because I don't feel nothing in you. She said, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. I don't She didn't satisfied. I said to her, the doctor from the ER gave me this paper to give to you. Said I had a cyst on my ovary. So she said, are you sure? She said, let's move from this room and go into the examination room where I can take the camera and put up in your ovaries and go in the woman, really look and take it for evidence. So she put the camera and she looked. She says, I don't see anything. You sure it was here? Are you sure? Because I see there was something here. There was actually something here, and it was 4.5 centimeters. It was. But she said, it's dissolved. It is dissolved. She said, it's draining out. It's dissolved. It's gone. She said, are you sure? She said, what happened? I said, the same God I keep telling you about. He is a miracle worker. He's a miracle worker. He's a miracle worker. He's a miracle worker. Don't play with our God. Don't you mess with our God. He is a miracle worker. She took the paper and she just flipping. She said, I have evidence. I can only say, no evidence, no evidence, no evidence. It's discharge. She said, you are... no evidence. I can't find anything there. I said, God, but God. She said, your God. Every time you come to my office, you seem to show up a miracle. I said, but God.
Come on, give the Lord a shout of praise. Woo.